Good morning and happy Father's Day to everyone. I have another pop-up devotion because it comes in two-part. Um, don't be a show-off. Do we act because as followers of Christ we are called to do what we do? Matthew 6 verses 1 and 2. This is entitled "Don't Be a Show-Off" by Francis Taylor, and this is from the King James Bible app as well. Many people do good things. The question here is why? One summer I worked in the office of a major university where I recorded the donations that came in on cards with the name of the donor on them. I came across many names of prominent people who were quite familiar to me, but there was a notation on the top of many of those cards that said anonymous. Many of these people actually had two cards, one for the public and the other not. The public one was for far less money. They wanted to support the college but didn't want credit for their generosity. That's Jesus. Obviously, people will be rewarded here for a generosity of spirit. They will be known for performing acts of heroism. We know the names of people who have worked to spread the gospel message and those who have worked tirelessly for justice. Well, I'm doing them both. And my freaking health is, but I'm still doing it. What's your excuse? Don't have the time? I got time for him all day long. This does not take away from their sacrifice, but there also are people who want to be known for their good acts, and it is these that Jesus warns about. It is one thing for people to come to know the goodness of others. It is another for that person to call attention to what they are doing for their own glory. I'm not doing this for me. I've never done any of this stuff for me. I've done it for him. I'm here because he wants me here. I wanted my life over on October 15th, 2019. Well, he didn't. So, guess who I live for every day? I don't live for man. I live for him. And I am being obedient to him. Period. The end. And if people think I'm doing this for myself, they're out of their minds. I can't take the hate in this world. I am a love with a huge heart, and I can't stand it. I can't sit idle despite how sick I am. You realize how sick you are when you're awaiting your remedies to keep you afloat. Just saying. They're keeping me alive right now. He is. And the remedies are helping. It is one thing for people to come to know the goodness of others. It is another for that person to call attention to what they are doing for their own glory. That's very important to remember. And I know I read that before, but it's important that people remember this. Do we act because, as followers of Christ, we are called to do what we do? Or do we want attention? I don't want attention. I never did. I was accused of wanting to be the center of attention. I've never wanted that. I've just been in situations where that's where I've ended up, and it wasn't because I chose to be there. It's because people put me there. They wanted to hear what I had to say or whatever. And I have had friends, multiple friends that have witnessed it, and they've said the same thing. You don't try to be the center of attention. You just try to love on people and be an entertainer. Try to spread the love. Isn't that what we're all supposed to do? Lord, may I always do the right thing for the right reasons. Loving your people and working for justice should not be done for the glory of anyone except you. Exactly. I'm just saying. It's that simple, people. I can't worry about me when the world is such a hot mess. So if worrying about the world takes me out sooner, so be it. I'm doing it for him, and I'm doing it for everybody else in the world that is unable to do what I'm able to do right now to help our situation out. And there's lots of us out here doing our fair share of the work. And our compensation is eternal rest in heaven. I've worked enough in my life. 18 and a half years owning an accounting practice. No one can even understand the magnitude of what you endure in that profession And it doesn't end when you're closed. Despite me being sick, I have enjoyed the silence. I need rest. I need peace. And when I told my friend Betsy, if people ask about me, just tell them I'm living off the grid. And I said that earlier this morning, and it was on said it on another video. That's how I feel. I'm just kind of living off the grid. Living for him. And trying to help people turn from their wicked ways and towards his light. Because apparently my light, everybody sees. So if they can see it, I need to keep trying to spread it and trying to ignite their lights. Because that's all we're here for. We're all here to love one another. Stay tuned. I have more coming up. Love to all bunches and bunches.